Hello everyone, it's me Tanisha, aka Teacher Tan, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss idioms, sport-like idioms. I'm going to say the phrase, give you the meaning, and I'll try my best to give you an example sentence. Hope this lesson and video encourage you as you continue to learn English. English is a beautiful language, but sometimes it can be the hardest language to learn. So I'm going to do my best to put this video together for you, and now we're going to get started and go ahead and take off. The first idiom is across the board. Across the board means equal for everyone. For example, you're at work, a representative comes in and says, "Hey everyone is going to get a 20% raise in their paycheck across the board." That means everyone within your company, everyone is included in this pay raise. That is across the board. Can you think of an example or a sentence that you can use for across the board? The next phrase is at this stage of the game, meaning at this time. Also meaning at this stage of the game, no one knows who's going to win just yet. At this stage of the game. Can you think of a sentence using at this stage of the game? Another phrase idiom is the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court, meaning what are you going to do about it? It's your decision. It's your responsibility. The ball is in your court. For example, someone asks, "What should I do? How should I handle this situation?" Another person may say, "I don't know. The ball is in your court. You decide. It's your decision." The ball is in your court. Another phrase is bark up the wrong tree. Or I should say, you're barking up the wrong tree. Whenever someone says, "Hey, you're barking up the wrong tree," which means you have the situation all wrong, or you have the wrong person. Sometimes people have differences and disagreements, and they'll suddenly say, "Hey, stop, you're barking up the wrong tree," which means, "No, I'm not the one. Go find someone else to argue with. You're barking up the wrong tree." Another idiom that is most commonly used is number 5, blindsided. Blindsided means you didn't see that coming. A lot of time, a person can walk up and say, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe that just happened. I was totally blindsided." They didn't see that coming. Blindsided is used often for something that they didn't know was going to take place. They were blindsided. Another phrase, blow the competition away. That could be used in any sport. "Wow, that game was good." That means they won easily. "Oh, that team A blew the competition away with team B. Team B lost, but team A swooped in and blew the competition away." Next phrase, number 7, call the shots, which means to make a decision. For example, while your friend is on vacation, you call the shots of what needs to be taken care of. Call the shots. Whoever's in charge, say a manager is away, the assistant manager will call the shots on what needs to be done at work. Call the shots. Do you call the shots sometime? Another commonly used phrase is chip in. Chip in, meaning to help by donating your time or money. For example, who's going to chip in their time to help me babysit? Or who's going to chip in $5 to help to go towards the food for the party? We're all going to chip in something to make this event happen. Chip in. Next phrase would be number 9, down to the wire. Down to the wire, meaning right to the very end. That person fought down to the wire, right to the end, and they won. Right to the end, meaning not giving up, down to the wire. The next phrase that can be commonly used is front runner. The people who are expected to win. David is the front runner of becoming the new supervisor for the new position that just opened. Front runner, someone who's expected to win. Front runner. Next commonly phrase is get a head start. I'm going to give you a head start so you can be ahead of everyone else. Start before the others. Head start. The walkers all got a head start while walking for an event. Head start. Next common phrase is number 12. Get into the full swing. A lot of times you'll hear someone say, you know what, I just started this job, but as soon as I get into the full swing of things, I'll be on it and be able to do my job without any hesitation. Getting into the swing of things, which means to get comfortable doing something for some time. So it's going to take a while for you to get comfortable doing something. Once you're comfortable doing what you need to do, you're already getting into the full swing of things to do your job so much easier. Another common phrase is get off the hook, to escape, to not be responsible for something. Such as, for example, the girl went into the store and she attempted to take something, but she was let off the hook because it was her first offense. Get off the hook for something a person tried to do, but not really responsible for it. So they're going to get them off the hook to give them a chance to not do it again. Get off the hook. Another common phrase used is get a second wind. Get a second wind, meaning to get more energy after starting something. A person may be tired, but then they get a second wind and they get energized and they're able to finish the project. Get a second wind. Number 15, give it your best shot. Give it your best shot, meaning give it your all. Do your best. Give it your best shot to make that A or B or whatever passing grade for the test. Give it your best shot. Give it your all. Another common phrase used is to give one a run for their money. Give one a run for their money. That means that person is trying hard to defeat the other person. So if they're in a competition and money is on the line, they're going to try their best to give their other person a run for their money, which means they want to win. Run for their money. The last one, number 17, is to go overboard. To do or say more than what a person actually needs to do. For example, a person may be required to only do A, B, and C, but they go overboard and they do D, E, and F. Something that's not required, but some people tend to go overboard in their comments, overboard in what they say. Some people go overboard. And that's another common phrase used in English as well. Another common phrase is go to bat for someone. Go to bat for someone, which means to defend someone. So for example, something is needed for the job. The person says, hey, I'm going to go ask the boss if we can have money to go purchase this item. And another person would say, well, if the boss says no, I will go to bat for you. In other words, I will go defend you and explain why we need this product for the job, why we need that money to buy this product to get our job done. Go to bat means to go to defend someone. Number 19, have the upper hand. Have the upper hand, which means to have a better chance at winning or succeeding. This person has the upper hand when it comes to playing basketball because they're really good at it and they will defeat the others. The upper hand. Number 20. Hit below the belt. Hit below the belt. Ooh, that person said something so mean and it just hit below the belt, which means it was very rude, very mean. Person A said some many really mean comments that it hit below the belt for person B, and person B was very sad. That is the hit below the belt. Number 21. Hit a snag, meaning to come up against a problem. You know, I was in the middle of building that house and I was putting down a carpet, but I hit a snag and I couldn't get it done. I couldn't finish it because I ran out of materials. Hit a snag. Anything that hits a snag and it delays what's being done at that time and at that moment. Hit a snag. Come up against a problem. Number 22. The home stretch. The home stretch, meaning almost towards the end. A lot of times when a lady is having a baby and she's in the home stretch of her 9 months, she's almost towards the end of her pregnancy. Home stretch. And the last phrase that I would like to share with you is hot shot, big shot, an important or very successful person. Or sometimes it can be described as, oh, there's Mr. Big Shot, there's Miss Big Shot, hot shot. They seem to be very important for whatever reason. They're a hot shot, a big shot. I hope this video helped as far as some idioms are concerned. And I hope you're doing well in learning your English skills. A lot of times it is asked, how can I increase my English learning? I think it'd be really cool to learn some slang words. Definitely watch movies that are in English and have the closed caption at the bottom so you can actually see while you're hearing the English language. Also, reading a book, even though you may not understand the words or the spelling, at least get some idea of what English words look like in the written book. Reading magazines is also a good way to increase your English learning skills. And also cartoons. I know it may sound simple, but cartoons are very simplified with English learning skills. You have Sesame Street, you have so many English cartoons out there that it's not too complicated. Well, whether you're a child, a teenager, or an adult who are in their beginning learning stages, I highly recommend watching cartoons and, again, movies, reading magazines, and reading books. Hope you continue to do well in your English learning, and check back with me soon for another English tutorial. Thank you so much and have a fabulous day. Bye.